Wheel out of the gun. Handoff is to Hulse. Hulse has a first down yardage. Or check that, Terrace Pope, I beg your pardon.
Very good run by Terrace Pope, and very good by him to hang on to the ball there. I saw a Monrovia player almost knocked it loose, but Terrace Pope was able to hang on to it and get the Hornets a first down.
Terrace had the presence of mind to hang on to the football, protect that football. That was his first carry of the night and results in another Beech Grove first down.
By Monrovia, they can sense
Monrovia takes a timeout. We'll do the same as we have a break in the action. 15-6. Beech Grove leads Monrovia here on BGSN.
It is a 15-6 lead.
That Monrovia defense getting tired.
Pretty good. Because I gotta read.
As many of you guys may know, Coach English is battling brain cancer for the third time. On Tuesday morning, everyone was shocked when they saw Coach English walk through the doors for practice before school. I asked Coach Renfro what he thought about that. What did you think when Coach English told you he was coming into practice Tuesday?
I know on behalf of myself and the coaching staff, we were very excited.
Beech Grove leads 15-6 and is on the move once again. Ball at the Monrovia 45-yard line. This is the third time the Hornets have invaded Bulldog territory.
Back live here at Beech Grove High School at the timeout taken. Brent Young alongside Daniel Morales. She got a 15-6 lead for the Beech Grove
Hornets looking to extend this lead.
I'll tell you what, if Beech Grove can get the ball into the end zone again, it's going to be
even more.
Monrovia.
Donovan Bailey in motion.
Favorite team. Going to struggle when down by a couple of scores.
He lines up on the far side of the field. Shotgun formation.
Pope.
Terrace Pope with another carry. He's across the 40 to about the 37. Pick up of 8 on the play for Terrace Pope. Hornets exhibiting the depth that they have at running back.
And then you look at Beech Grove. Sergio, Kyan Tyler, Terrace Pope. I can't wait.
Running back by committee.
Big time Le'Veon Bell, Clone Kwanzaa.
Nothing wrong with that if you're Coach Mark Weller. Minute 25 left to go and counting. Opening quarter. Sergio Hulse has the first down. And he's going to be down at around the 33-yard line, 32. Let's see where they'll mark forward progress. The ball be spotted at the 32. Gain of 5 on the play. Those were 5 hard-earned yards by Sergio Hulse.
Now it's about a minute left.
Hornets driving down the field and giving their defense a lot of rest. So if the Hornets score here, their defense will be nice and fresh and ready to help combat Monrovia. And it's very good if you're Coach Weller right now.
Hornets are in a good position right now. Real going to pitch out to Sergio Hulse. Hulse still on his feet. He picked up at least a couple before being brought down.
Ends up. No gain.
Let's see here, no gain. What looked to be a loss will turn into no net yards. Second and 10. The Hornets can opt to run the clock out since they're more time on the play clock than there is on the game clock, and that's going to end the first quarter. The first quarter comes to a close with your score. The Beech Grove Hornets 15 and the Monrovia Bulldogs 6. Stay tuned for second quarter action when we return in a moment here on BGSN. Beech Grove High School, with the Beech Grove Hornets in front of the Monrovia Bulldogs 15-6 in this Indiana Crossroads Conference contest. The Hornets win over Brown County last week was win number 35 for Mark Weller. He now moves into fourth place on the sole possession of fourth place on the all-time coaching wins list. He trails the recently deceased Jim Hoskins by 2. Jim Hoskins won 37 and lost 20 in his 6 years as head coach at Beech Grove from 1984 to 1989. Hornets looking, more importantly, for their 5th win of the season. They appear to be in command at this particular time. Faced with a 2nd and 10 from the Monrovia 32, leading by 9 points. Real flanked by 2 running backs, gives to Kion Tyler. Tyler looks for some running room. Good open field tackle by the Bulldogs that time. That was like Clay Whitney on the tackle.
Running back is able to throw him down for another no gains, a 3rd down and 10 situation, maybe 2 down territory.
Back-to-back no gains for the Hornets on successive plays.
3rd and long for the Hornets. You got to wonder if it might be 4th down territory here.
I would think so. I would be surprised if Coach Mark Weller sends on the punt team and attempt a pooch punt by Josh Fryer. We'll see. Then the Hornets take timeout number 1.
So we'll step aside with him here on the second.
We got a break in the action here with 11 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the first half. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 15-6 when we return a moment here on BGSN. Beech Grove High School, the Hornets are faced with a huge 3rd down, 3rd and long from the Monrovia 32. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Out of the gun is Real. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to take off. Might have picked up 1, but that's it.
4th and long for the Hornets. We'll see what play Coach Weller calls here.
Looks as if the offensive unit will stay on the field, at least for the time being.
Yep, 4th down and 10.
Gain of 1.
11 minutes remaining here in the first half, and now it's going to be an obvious passing situation.
Real out of the gun.
And one of them being the backup tight end. Sean Smalls is going to look.
Real going to air it out. Pass is caught up the middle. We got a fumble on the play. It's recovered by Monrovia.
And it will be recovered. They're going to call an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looked like an incomplete pass to me.
He took a big time hit by number 7.
No fumble. It was an incomplete pass.
Incompletely, 1st down and 10.
Hornet player is on the ground. Not very good. I believe that is Sean Small. Yes, that is
may
Sean
have been
Small.
Sean Small, the intended receiver.
He took a big hit there on the play. Hopefully maybe just got the wind knocked out of him or something like that, and hopefully it's not anything too serious.
So the Hornets do not convert on 4th down that time. With 10 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in the first half, Monrovia will have possession of the ball, trailing Beech Grove 15-6 when we return a moment here on BGSN. minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the first half. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 15-6. However, the more immediate concern for Beech Grove is the health of Sean Small, who took a shot after catching a pass, but the force of the hit and made him drop the football. Sean Small being helped to his feet. He walks off on his own power, which is a good sign. Hopefully it was just the wind getting knocked out of him. Monrovia will have a 1st and 10 from its own 33-yard line.
Walk off the field. Looks like he might have just gotten the wind knocked out of him as we begin first down and 10.
Ezra Wagner at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Give us to Clay Whitney.
Up the middle. It looks like it was taken by Cole Butts. Butts will gain
Cole Butts on the carry, I beg your pardon.
3 yards, 2nd down and 7 coming up. Good to see Small
picked up a couple yards.
On that 4th down.
Monrovia has a very interesting offense. Shades of the Army Black Knights almost with that triple option formation.
2nd and 8 from the 35-yard line of Monrovia. Monrovia looking to climb back into this contest. The handoff.
Whoa.
We got a busted play.
And it's going to be a loss on the play. Wow.
A loss of a couple. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
The Hornets lived up to their nickname there, swarming around the ball carrier to get a huge play.
Was that Whitney on the carry, or was that quarterback Ezra Wagner?
I believe that was the quarterback.
Quarterback.
Seems that
I think it was a quarterback keep, and it went for naught. 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. A very important down here for both teams. Wagner's going to hit. No, he's brought down.
Huge sack. Oh my goodness.
A big-time sack for Beech Grove that time, resulting in another huge loss, this time of 7 yards.
Monrovia will send out the punt team. My, oh my, huge play by the Beech Grove defense.
Once again, Corbin Paget to punt for the Bulldogs.
On the rim of rock. How about that one? Big-time shot.
Nick Smock with a blindside sack of quarterback Ezra Wagner.
Oh, the...
Low snap.
A wobbly punt.
Oh my.
It'll be down at around the 48-yard line of Monrovia by
Wasn't
number
a great
54, Trenton Engler.
The Hornets were lucky there that the ball didn't accidentally touch one of their players, because that could have been a huge play for Monrovia, but the Hornets were able to not swarm around the ball and get pretty good starting field position here off the punt.
Actually, the ball will be placed at the 47.
Even better starting field position.
They did 1 yard better than I had originally thought. Let's see if the Hornets can take advantage here with this short field. Once again, Jordan Reel out in the shotgun formation. 2 running backs. Give us Kion Tyler.
He's hit by his own player initially.
Looked like no gain that time.
Running into one of his offensive linemen to help the Monrovia defense stop him from getting any more yards.
Might have been a gain of a half a yard, but not much. Still plenty of time left in this first half. Under 8.5 minutes to go. 2 running backs flank Jordan Reel. The give is to Jordan Reel on play action.
Ooh.
Gets to the 35. He's got another Beech Grove first down. Had to get to the 37. Got beyond it. Pickup of 11 that time.
Another great run by Jordan Reel.
Jordan Reel with a nice read option that time.
The center fielder on the baseball team. Of course, it's one of the more important positions.
Hornets will likely stick with a run. Monrovia did get back on side.
Ooh,
Here's Sergio Hulse.
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the ball, but he was down by contact. No fumble.
No fumble on the play. Got a little too excited, I guess, for lack of a better term there.
The near side official said he was down by contact. However, Sergio needs to do a better job of protecting the football. But not before he picked up 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6 from the 31 of Monrovia.
7-10 remaining, still 15-6. The Hornets on top. What's going to be
Reel out of the gun. Give is to Terrace Pope on the carry. There is a flag thrown in the middle of the field. This will likely be a holding penalty against Beech Grove. Legal block against Beech Grove. That'll be assessed from the spot of infraction. Last week, the Hornets were penalized 11 times for 105 yards.
We'll see if the Hornets try to air it out here. He's a center fielder on the baseball team. I'm very close with the baseball team, and I've seen Jordan show his arm off a little bit. Now, it is different to throw a football compared to a baseball, but his arm is still very strong, and we'll see if he can air it out again.
3 receivers lined up far side of the field, 1 the near side. Real's going to keep it. Real looks for some daylight. Might have gotten to about the 35, 36-yard line before being upended. He may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the 35. 3rd and 10. Ball just shy of 35. It's officially the Monrovia 35-yard line. Nearing the midway point of the 2nd quarter. Reel out of the gun once again. Drops back to throw. Pass is caught by Kyon Tyler. Tyler's going to be stopped for a loss.
Loss of about 2 yards, and they spin him around like a rainy ant ball. It's going to be a loss of about, where are they going to spot this?
Looks as if they're going to spot it around the 39 or 38. Loss of 3. However, it is 4th down. And now the punt team comes on. We'll see Josh Fryer punt for the first time tonight. Line scrimmage is the 38. Back deep for the Bulldogs, number 6, Jalen Neese. This will likely be a pooch punt for Josh Fryer. Fryer looks to aim toward the sideline. Timeout taken by Mark Weller. We'll do the same. We have a break in the action with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score reads Beech Grove 15, Monrovia 6. Back after this here on BGSN. Twelve seconds left to go here in this first half of action. Beech Grove has taken its second timeout. Monrovia still has 2 timeouts remaining. Beech Grove has 1. Once again, the Hornets line up in punt formation. Josh Fryer to punt for the first time tonight. Fryer. Short punt. This will be down inside the 10 at around the 9. A 29-yard punt for Josh Fryer. He had a 64-yard punt 2 weeks ago against Cena, which is by far his longest punt of his Beech Grove career. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the half.
That one, Pryor is able to pin them deep at the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
After scoring touchdowns on its first 2 drives, Beech Grove has stalled on its last 2 TD offensive drives. Let's see what the Monrovia offense can do this time.
First down and 10. Under center,
Same backfield, handoffs to Clay Whitney.
Whitney gets stood up.
Whitney gets across the 10. He might have gotten to the 11, maybe the 12. Let's see. Pickup of about 3, looks like. Ball at the 12.
We're talking about the Clay Whitney running back, 191 yards per game.
Clay Whitney had a 69-yard touchdown earlier, but he's been held in check so far the rest of this evening. Almost a botched handoff. Clay Whitney didn't get much that time. Looked like no gain.
Hornet defense very close to forcing Monrovia to a 3-and-out.
Third and 8. Whitney picked up 2 on the previous run. That went for no gain that time. Another huge third down opportunity for Monrovia.
See if they go to the air on this one. Kind of one of those don't want to make mistake positions.
Behind center is Wagner. That is Whitney.
Flag on the field.
We have a flag. That may be a hold. It was thrown in the backfield.
But imagine this is just going to be a holding penalty.
Or it could be a face mask.
Holding is called.
It's a hold against Monrovia.
Bring up fourth down, I would imagine.
If I'm Coach Weller, I'd take the down.
And hesitation. They're talking to Pryor. Declining, yeah.
Decline is the...
Weller immediately says decline. Deep in their own territory. It's going to be fourth down, and the punt team will be coming out.
Penalty is declined. It is now fourth down.
Running against Monrovia, we've seen a couple.
Looked like a pickup of 1 on the carry.
Just trying to throw them off and when
actually it was a pickup of 4 yards. 4th and 4. Once again, Corbin Padgett back to punt. Hornets should have excellent field position.
They should, but the Hornets might want to. Ooh.
Line drive punt.
4 and a little bit of a poocher, and not a smart decision by Monrovia to touch that right at about the 41.
Hunter Ray with the recovery at around the 41, 42-yard line.
Great starting field position for the Hornets.
Keep in mind, Monrovia will receive the second half kickoff. So with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left, the Hornets want to put together a time-consuming drive and get 1 more touchdown before heading into the locker room. Three-man backfield for the Hornets. Real in shotgun formation. Sergio Hulse picks up a few yards across the 35.
For an extra 3 yards, a gain of 9 on first down.
Ball marked at the 32. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Another smash mouth run by Hulse.
And they are looking good.
Smash mouth football by the Beech Grove Hornets.
Again and again.
Second and 1 for the Hornets from the Monrovia 32.
2 receivers on the far side. Sean Small at the tight end position.
Sean Small is back in the contest. Another handoff to Hulse. He's got the first down across the 30 to about the 29. Gain of 3 on the play. Under 2.5 left to go in the half. Jim Pick, Jonathan Dance here with you at Hornets Stadium. Hornets with a fresh set of downs. Real behind, or in shotgun formation. Handoff is to
Pope with the hesitation.
Terrace Pope.
It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards.
Pope picked up 5 that time. Under 2 minutes to go. If you're the Beech Grove, you want to milk as much time as possible. Monrovia still has 2 timeouts remaining. Handoff is Sergio Hulse. Has the first down. He's across the 20-yard line. The ball will be marked at the 18.
Hornets will likely be taking their time, trying to and then try to get a score, have an even bigger lead going into halftime over the Monrovia Bulldogs.
Minute 23 and counting. Handoff is to Hulse once again. Finds some daylight.
And he's still
Up.
Near the 10-yard line. He's down at about the 11.
Man, oh man. Sergio Hulse.
I think that was a 6-yard pickup. Second and 4. Ball at the 12. Under a minute to go. Here's Hulse once again. Has what appears to be a Beech Grove first down. I guess they're going to mark him just shy.
Short of the first down. Pope, a decent carry on second down, 3rd and short.
Ball at the 8. Hornets need to get to the 7. We got a penalty flag.
This will be against Monrovia, I do believe. 12 men on the field could not get off in time.
12 men on the field looks like, or illegal substitution. One of the
good hustle by the ref on the far side. Oh, it looks like
I think Monrovia took a timeout.
Flag and say that it was a timeout taken by Monrovia.
If that's Monrovia, it's timeout. It's timeout number 2 taken by the Bulldogs. Each team with 1 left remaining. 34 seconds left to go in the half. We'll keep it here. Beech Grove knocking on the Monrovia end zone. Facing a 3rd and 1 from the Bulldog 8-yard line.
Beech Grove trying to keep the momentum going into halftime.
Hornets with a 2-score lead, looking to extend their advantage. That was a 30-second timeout taken by Monrovia. The Hornets still have 1 timeout remaining at their disposal should they elect to use it. Once again, it's a 3-man backfield for Beech Grove.
About a forearm left.
Reel out of the gun.
It's going to be close as a
handoff is to, I think that was Terrace Pope. And he has another Beech Grove first down, and that stops the clock momentarily for the movement of the chains.
But they are moving in there. Grooving to the 5-yard line is first down and goal.
Ball at the 5. Handoff is Sergio Hulse. Does he get in?
Very close.
There was a fumble. They're going to say he was down.
Fumble?
They're going to say he was down.
Timeout taken by Beech Grove.
With 18 seconds left. And wow, there is no.
I don't think there was a fumble. Looked like he might have been down by contact.
Going to be second down and goal at about the 2-yard line. And the timeout is taken by Beech Grove. And this is a
Beech Grove is out of timeouts. That comes with 18 seconds to go in the half.
Have you seen it? Okay, let's see if you know. What year was the introduction of Class 6A football? Don't answer. What year was the introduction?
This is a 30-second timeout.
You know the answer. Tweet it to @Indiana SRS. And we will collect all the winners.
Ball at the 2-yard line.
We'll receive a $25 gift card from Aspen Creek Grill in Noseville, Indiana. Big time opportunity to get some yum-yum.
Hornets need to punch it in. They're out of timeouts.
Can you give us 18 seconds until halftime? Give us a second here. We've got a lot to get.
And the shotgun formation. And Jordan Reel. He's a little bit closer to the
Reel out of the gun.
bit of like a pistol. 2 backs in the backfield behind him.
Real handoff is to Sergio Hulse.
Oh, he's in.
And he's in for the
That
touchdown.
is another touchdown for the Beech Grove Hornets.
That comes with 14 seconds left to go in the half. Sergio Hulse with his first touchdown of the evening. A 2-yard TD run. That makes it 21-6 pending the extra point. Fonseca is 1 for 1 tonight on extra point kicks. Will they go for 2 possibly? Nope, they're going to shift the line. They're going to snap the line, or snap to Terrace Pope, who's holding for Fonseca. Kick is low. It is missed with 14 seconds left to go in the half. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 21-6 when we come back in a moment here on BGSN. With 14 seconds remaining here in the first half, Beech Grove has extended its lead 21-6, courtesy of a 2-yard touchdown run by Sergio Hulse. His first touchdown of the night, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season to go with a 32-yard interception return for a pick 6 last week against Brown County.
For a 3-yard touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the year.
Squib kick.
Low
squibber. The whistle had blown. I think it might be offside on Beech Grove. So the Hornets will be forced to re-kick.
There are 14 seconds left.
No time ran off the clock. The Hornets will kick off from the 35 this time. Fonseca will tee off once again, this time from the 35-yard line instead of the 40. It's an end-over-end kick. It is fielded by number 36. He bobbled it briefly.
Ooh,
he's upended.
A big hit.
Ethan Payne is upended by Sergio Hulse. With 8 seconds to go, Monrovia will probably take a knee and run out the clock. We'll see here. The Bulldogs will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Man, oh man, that was a huge hit by Sergio Hulse.
Sergio Hulse is making his impact felt here tonight. Looks as if Monrovia will line up in the close-knit formation. They'll take a knee in all likelihood. Actually, they're going to hand it off to Cole Butts, maybe. Or Clay Whitney. And that'll end the first half with your score. The Beech Grove wins 21 and the Monrovia Bulldogs 6. When we return, we'll have the Beech Back here at Beech Grove High School, where the host Beech Grove Hornets lead the Monrovia Bulldogs 21-6 through one half of action. Here's the quick scoring recap. There were 3 touchdowns within a minute 45 span in the first quarter. Beech Grove opened the scoring with an 8-yard TD pass from Jordan Reel to Gavin Mitchell. Isaiah Hulse added a 2-point run of his own. That came with 7:23 left to go in quarter number 1. That gave the Hornets an 8-0 lead. Monrovia answered right back with a 69-yard touchdown run by Clay Whitney. His 2-point conversion run failed. That came with 6 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. That made it 8-6 in favor of the Hornets. The Hornets extended their lead to 9 at 15-6 when Jordan Reel completed his second TD pass, a 52-yard touchdown toss to Kion Tyler, a ball which appeared to be overthrown, but Tyler got his hands on it, juggled it a moment, and hauled it in for a 52-yard TD run that made it 15-6 Beech Grove. In the second quarter, there was no scoring until 14 seconds left to go in the quarter when Sergio Hulse scored on a 2-yard run. His 2-point conversion run failed, and that's where we stand right now. Beech Grove 21, Monrovia 6. Keep in mind, Monrovia will get the ball to start quarter number 3 when play resumes. First half thoughts, Jonathan Dans.
The Hornets came out strong. They did have some penalties on the line, but overall the offensive line played well. It was an amazing pass by Jordan Reel to Kion Tyler. I thought he had overthrown it, but Kion Tyler turned on the jets, was able to get his, he juggled it a little bit. I thought he might drop it, but he was able to keep it in his hands, catch it, and get, one of the best touchdown passes I've ever seen here at Beech Grove. And overall, if the Hornets want to keep their lead and win this ICC matchup, they have to keep rushing the ball. They have to keep scoring points. You have to make sure that your offense isn't, you got to make sure that your defense isn't on the field too long because you don't want them getting fatigued. You want the other defense getting fatigued so you can keep scoring points and win the game.
Other games tonight in the Indiana Crossroads Conference. Lutheran is playing Cecina at Manual High School tonight. It is Cecina's homecoming. Triton Central is at Cardinal Ritter. Cardinal Ritter will be Beech Grove's opponent next Friday night here at the Hive. We'll have that one for you here on BGSN. Cardinal Ritter is in a rebuilding year. However, the Raiders have been dominant against Beech Grove, winning 13 of the 14 previous meetings between the two schools. Both teams getting ready to take the field. Angel Fonseca will kick off from his own 40 to begin the second half. Back deep for the Bulldogs are number 6, Jalen Neese, along with number 8, Clay Whitney. End over and kick. It'll be fielded and Whitney and fumbled it.
Fumbled it.
The ball will go into the end zone. Actually, Whitney caught a break there.
Yeah.
Instead of the ball going out of bounds inside the 5, it rolled into the end zone for a touchback.
There's a huge break for Monrovia there. It could have been a bad news if it would have went out of bounds.
Actually, they're going to place the ball at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Oh my, I guess it is. It's terrible starting field position for Monrovia.
Not what you wanted if you're Coach Kevin Hutchins.
Oh
Kevin Hutchins, the winningest head coach in the history of Monrovia football. He surpassed Jim Kaiser for all-time coaching wins 2 years ago.
Well, if you're Monrovia here, you just want to get any type of breathing room. Like it must feel terrible to be that close up to your end zone because you got to be perfect.
Ball at the 2 yard line of Monrovia. Handoff is to Cole Butts, I think.
Not much.
That may have been another runner for Monrovia.
Monrovia
gain of a couple of yards.
They still don't have a lot of breathing room, but they have just a little bit more. We'll see if they keep rushing it to try and just get some more room to work with. The run.
Clay Whitney on to carry that time.
Not a whole lot.
Looks like no gain on the play. He might have picked up 1.
Very important third down for Monrovia.
Looks like the ball is just shy of the 5 yard line. We'll call it the 5 officially. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 7. A huge third down play for the Bulldogs if they want to climb back into this contest.
Movement by Beech Grove, offsides.
Looked like Beech Grove moved and did.
Oh, man.
No movement on the Monrovia line. It was all Beech Grove doing the movement.
Not a good penalty by Beech Grove. Really shooting yourself in the foot there.
You don't want to give the Bulldogs signs of life. Instead of a 3rd and 7, 3rd and a short 3rd and a long 2.
A lot more manageable third down for the Bulldogs.
Ball just shy of the 10 yard line.
If I were a betting man, I'd say that Monrovia is going to rush it here. Ooh,
that is a different running back, number 33. Foster Knight has the first down for Monrovia. Got across the 15 to about the 16. Had to get to the 12.
man.
Got 4 more yards than was needed. Gain of 6 on the play. Foster Knight seeing his first action tonight. Handoff is to Whitney.
Not a lot of space.
It's not known if Cole Butts is hurt or he's just not seeing any action. Perhaps Foster Knight came into the contest to try to shake things up a little bit for Coach Kevin Hutchins' ball club.
Sometimes if you're down, you might want to try something a little different. Because the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, you might want to change it, might want to switch it up, see if you can catch Beech Grove off guard.
That may be the case for Monrovia. 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Another handoff. Oh, man, he's got room.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Foster Knight across the 50.
Get caught.
He's got one man to beat. He's going to be brought down inside the 30 to about the... They're going to mark to the 27.
This drive started at around the Monrovia 2 or 3, and now they're knocking on the door of the end zone. Oh, my goodness.
That run goes for 58 yards.
Huge run by the Bulldogs.
Clay Whitney reeled off a 69-yard run for a score, but this one didn't go to pay dirt. Instead, it's at the Beech Grove 27.
Beech Grove will try to bend but not break here.
The backfield is Foster Knight and Clay Whitney.
It's
a sack and a fumble. Well, there was no fumble on the play. Terrace Pope.
Terrace Pope getting a sack on defense. Terrace Pope usually making an impact on offense, showing that he can play a little defense too.
Terrace Pope and Nick Smock with sacks tonight for the Hornets. That's a loss of 7 on the play, bringing the ball back to the 34 of Beech Grove.
2nd and long.
Monrovia breaks huddle. Under 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Looks as if Monrovia should get off this snap. Once again, it's I formation, pistol formation. Clay Whitney.
Oh, he's got grass.
He's got running room. He's going to score untouched. A 34-yard TD run for Clay Whitney.
Oh, flag on the play.
Couple of flags. This might be post-possession foul.
But it's going to be 21.
The touchdown should stand in all likelihood.
Might be 15 yards pushing them back. It's going to be difficult to get the 2-point conversion if that is the case.
The touchdown's not on the scoreboard yet. This is probably a post-possession foul.
That's what it looked like to me.
The touchdown stands. It's a 34-yard personal foul, offsetting personal fouls. They offset. The touchdown will stand. Clay Whitney with a second TD run of the night.
Not a great defensive start for Beech Grove.
Monrovia will likely go for 2 or try an extra point. An extra point will make it a 1-score game. Number 31, Jacob Smith comes on to kick the extra point. Ezra Wagner to hold. Low snap, kick is on its way. It is good. No good.
No good. Looked good to me
it's
from
still,
here.
It's still a 2-score game.
Might have been wide left, maybe?
I think it was wide left. With 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, Monrovia draws closer, but it's still down by 2 scores, 21-12 against the Beech Grove Hornets. When we return in a moment here on BGSN. At Stadium, Jim Pick alongside Jonathan Dance. Monrovia's first possession of the second half, first offensive series of the second half was a successful one as Clay Whitney took it in from 34 yards. What set up the play was a 58-yard run by Foster Knight, which put Monrovia in position to score its most recent touchdown. Taken by
Brent Young alongside Daniel Morales. It's a quick touchdown run.
Quanzel Jones, maybe?
Monrovia Bulldogs to bring this score ever close in the day.
That might have been Sergio Holtz.
No, it was number 24.
Donovan Bailey.
Donovan Bailey with the.
He fielded the ball on the far side of the field.
Seems to be just a really big fan of squib kicks. I wonder if that's their game plan or if it's just.
Might be by design. Beech Grove will have 1st and 10 from its own 36-yard line.
Beech Grove looking to answer. It'll be 1st down and 10.
Handoff is to Sergio Holtz. Picked up about a couple, but that's it. Ball spotted at the 38. Just over 7 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Beech Grove leads 21-12, but has the football. Lone running back is Holtz. Real.
Pump fake.
Looks to get rid of it. Rolls to his left. He's going to toss it. It is incomplete.
Looked like Jordan Real was just trying to throw it away there. Didn't want to lose yardage and just went ahead and threw it in the vicinity.
There was a receiver in the vicinity.
Real is going to say, let's go again.
3rd and 8.
A tough play, a big-time play from Monrovia. 6:53 on the clock.
We'll see what the Hornets do here.
By the Bulldogs to begin the 2nd half. And right now it's 3rd down and 8.
See if the Hornets can muster a 1st down on this drive. Monrovia looking for a key stop here. Ball at the 38-yard line. Empty backfield. Real rolls to his left. Eludes a tackler. He's going to air it out.
He's going to go deep.
Looking for an open receiver. It is incomplete.
Man, overthrew it.
Sean Small, the intended receiver, but it was overthrown. And the punting unit will come on for Beech Grove.
Josh Fryer will show off his strong leg.
This will be his 2nd punt of the night. His first one went for 29 yards, but it was a pooch punt to pin Monrovia deep.
Very interesting, Josh Fryer. He's ranked as the number 2 center in the nation, but not only is he good in the trenches on the line, but he's also good as a punter.
Line of scrimmage is the 38. It's an end-over-end kick. It takes a Beech Grove roll. It will be fielded at the 17.
And a big hit by Beech Grove. I believe that was
Jalen Neese.
Man, oh man.
Fielded at around the 17. So that will go as a 45-yard punt for Josh Fryer. Minimal return, gain of 5 on the play by Jalen Neese. Monrovia will have another set of downs to work with as it begins its 2nd offensive series of the 2nd half.
We've seen some big hits so far.
Foster Knight and Clay Whitney in the backfield along with quarterback Ezra Wagner. Wagner behind center. Handoff is to Foster Knight. Foster Knight still on his feet. Has the 1st down and more across the 40 to about the 43, 44-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 44.
Another good run by Monrovia. Seems that they made some adjustments during halftime, and it looks like they changed the game plan up a little bit, and it looks like it's working.
Credit Foster Knight with a 22-yard pickup on that carry. Monrovia has the momentum so far in this 2nd half. Let's see if the Hornet can stifle it. Wagner hands off to Knight again. 6 or 7 yards maybe on this carry.
Monrovia driving again.
Gain of 7 on the play.
2nd and short.
Actually 8 on the play. Ball at the 43. of Beech Grove, just shy of the 43. Or actually 48-yard line, I beg your pardon.
Ooh, that looked like a false
Left
start by
tackle
Monrovia.
moved. That's the last thing you want if you're Monrovia head coach Kevin Hutchins. When you've got the momentum and one of your players commits a false start penalty, when you've got the Hornets backed up against the proverbial wall, that has to be a letdown. Let's see if this letdown is short-lived for the Bulldogs. Just over 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Monrovia trailing 21-12, has the football just outside Beech Grove territory. Clay Whitney across the 50. He's across the 40. He stepped out of bounds.
Right at about the 34-yard line, and Whitney moves the chains.
The ball will be spotted at around the 34. Pickup of 19 on the play.
Another huge run by Monrovia.
Whitney has over 100 yards rushing in this contest. Had 103 alone on 2 touchdown carries. Knight and Whitney in the backfield, I formation. Pitch out is to Whitney. He fumbles the ball. Who's got it? Looks like Monrovia recovered.
That would have been a huge turnover. Instead, Monrovia
Man,
Number 60, Dustin Henderson, with a huge recovery from the Bulldogs.
Would have been a huge play for Beech Grove if they could have recovered, but Monrovia able to jump on it and keep the ball, and they will try to keep the momentum.
Loss of 2 on the play. Whitney did not hang on to the football, but Dustin Henderson was there to bail him out. 4:20 to go. Clock continues to run here at Hornet Stadium. Beech Grove leading 21-12. Here's handoff to Whitney. He's going to score, this time from 36 yards out.
36-yard scamper with ease.
And this is a brand new ball game, folks.
Untouched. And it's now 21-18. We'll see what they do with the extra point. But right now, Monrovia in control of the game.
36-yard run for Clay Whitney makes it 21-18.
A very close game here in Beech Grove now.
Jacob Smith comes on to attempt the extra point. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
We went into halftime 21-6. A completely flip of the script.
Ezra Wagner to hold once again. Snap is good. Kick is
looks to be good.
through the uprights.
So it's going to be 21-19.
So with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, your score is now Beech Grove 21, Monrovia 19. Back after this, here on BGSN. Back with you here at Hornet Stadium. Monrovia scored a pair of touchdowns within a 3-minute, 31-second span. Clay Whitney with TD runs of 34 and 36 yards to close the gap to 21-19.
Oh,
here's a
man.
squibber kick fielded by Beech Grove.
By Beech Grove coming off the near side, trying to get
That is Donovan Bailey, I think.
Bailey on the return.
Yes, that was Donovan Bailey on the
Number 24, Donovan Bailey on the return. Picks up a few yards on that return.
Jordan Reed and the Hornets will try to regain some momentum here. Their lead is now down only to 2 points.
The Hornets have led from the get-go. Led 8-0. Monrovia got to within 2 at 8-6. And then trailed by 15 points before closing the gap to 2 once again. 3-man backfield. Real's gonna run the ball, and he's gonna be stopped for a loss.
Not a great play by Beech Grove there.
Looked like a breakdown in coverage there. Offensive line did not do its job that time. Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14. Real handoff to Sergio Hulse. Got across the 30 to about the 31, and that's all he's going to pick up. Actually, he picked up 3. 3rd and 11 for the Hornets. 3 minutes to go in the quarter, the 3rd quarter.
You really want to convert if you're Beech Grove here. You want to, because if you're Beech Grove, you really want to score. Even even a touchdown without an extra point.
Huge play for the Hornets. Reels passes.
Oh, it's juggled.
Did he catch it?
Pass falls
incomplete.
Very close.
I think that was Sean Small, the intended receiver. He had it in his hands, couldn't hang on.
The offense not doing the Hornets defense very much of a favor there, letting the defense rest a little bit. So we'll see how the defense, how they perform once they come back out.
Once again, Josh Fryer to punt. His last punt went for 46 yards.
Ooh!
It takes a Beech Grove bounce.
Monrovia player.
Was that ball touched by Monrovia? I don't think so.
No, it looked very close.
The line of scrimmage was the 32, so they're going to mark the ball inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line, I think. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 11.
Monrovia should be used to this as they scored one of their touchdowns from their own 3, so starting at their 11 really shouldn't be much of a challenge for them. It's a challenge for anybody, but it seems like Monrovia knows what they're doing when it comes to being pinned deep.
17. That was a 56-yard punt unofficially by Josh Fryer. Give this to Whitney. Whitney has some running room, picks up a few yards. A huge first down carry for Clay Whitney. Clay Whitney, a senior, 6'1", 195. Gain of 6 on the play.
It's all about adjustments as well, Daniel. Right now you've seen Monrovia make the right adjustments. When will Beech Grove decide themselves they need to make the same similar adjustments? Second down.
Foster Knight and Whitney in the backfield for the Bulldogs. Give us to Foster Knight. He's got running room.
Man, oh man.
He's got one man to beat.
Oh my goodness.
Good hustle by Quanzel Jones for a touchdown saving tackle. Foster Knight is down at around the 42. Pick up a 41 on the play. So we had a 41-yard run in addition to a 58-yard run for fullback Foster Knight, number 33. We got a timeout with minute 38 left to go in quarter number 3. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 21-19 when we come back in a moment here on BGSN. Beech Grove leads 21-19. The Hornets dominated in the first half. So far, it's been Monrovia. It's been a much different story in this second half. Monrovia on the move, trailing by 2. Ball at the 42-yard line of Beech Grove. Monrovia has brought a good crowd tonight. Once again, Wagner takes the snap. Handoff is to Foster Knight.
Foster Knight gets a carry from the up back position and gains less than 10.
Pickup of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Gain of 3.
Minute 20, making a minute 10 left.
Second and a long 7.
We believe in our relationship with our customers. 317-896.
Wagner behind center.
It's been
Will pitch out to Whitney. Whitney's going to be met by a host of Beech Grove tacklers in the backfield.
Great play by the Hornets defensive line there.
It looked like that might have been a little bit of a halfback pitch.
Loss of 4 or 5 on the play.
Looked almost like they were going to have the halfback throw the
Looks
football
like a loss
little
of
bit.
5 officially.
But, the Hornets just had great penetration there to keep the play from materializing, and 3rd and long here for Monrovia.
That looked like an ill-advised pitch out by Ezra Wagner to Clay Whitney. 3rd and 12. A huge defensive stand for the Hornets. Let's see, but not before we have an official's timeout. Sideline warning against Beech Grove, I think. Yep.
Yeah, that might have been against the ball boy over there. So sideline warning.
Each team gets 1 sideline warning. Each subsequent infraction is a 5-yard penalty. 26 seconds left to go in the quarter.
He's gotten sacked twice. Clay Whitney has 3 touchdown rushes. And then, of course, Mr. Nova. Mr. coming out of
That might be the first sideline warning issued against Beech Grove this season. Nevertheless, 3rd and 12 from the 44-yard line of Beech Grove. Pitch out to Whitney. Whitney finds some running room. He gets across the 40, but he's short of the first down.
We'll see if Monrovia will roll the dice here.
This will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And when we return, Monrovia will be faced with a 4th down and 7 to go. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with your score. The Beech Grove Hornets 21 and the Monrovia Bulldogs 19. Don't go away, folks. We've got an exciting finish in store for you when we come back in a few moments here on BGSN. Three quarters are in the books here at Beech Grove High School. The fans in attendance tonight have gotten their money's worth, as it's been a knockdown, drag-em-out contest between these two Indiana Crossroads Conference foes, the Monrovia Bulldogs and the Beech Grove Hornets. Right now, the Hornets have the upper hand, 21-19. However, Monrovia is in Beech Grove territory, facing a 4th and 6 from the Hornet 38-yard line.
Down and 6 here in the McIntyre Imaging 4th quarter. It has been Rick McIntyre picturesque this big special thank you to Rick McIntyre and the McIntyre Imaging.
Monrovia lines up, 2-man backfield. Wagner quarterback behind center. Give us to Whitney.
Oh.
Whitney's going to be stopped way short of the first down,
Great play by the Beech Grove defense.
resulting in a turnover on downs.
Beech Grove defense finally getting some life again, stopping Monrovia on 4th down. Beech Grove will take over on offense.
Whitney had to get to the 32, but got nowhere near it. In fact, I think he may have been stopped for no gain. 4 seconds have elapsed in this 4th and final quarter. The Hornets looking to extend its advantage. Sergio Hulse for a sizable gain that time. Got to about the 45, pickup of 7.
Good run by Sergio Hulse. The Hornets are looking for a good drive here to get some points and extend their lead and maybe have it not be so close.
Hornets need to keep their poise.
He's very close.
Terrace Pope on the carry. He's close to a first down, but he might be a little bit short.
Yeah.
Check that. The officials signaled first down. Pope picked up 3. Had to get to the 46-yard line and did. Or check the 49-yard line, I beg your pardon.
That's a huge first down for Beech Grove.
Or 48.
So now it's going to be 11 minutes.
Ball still in Beech Grove territory.
In the shotgun is real. He's going to hand it off to Pope off the right
Terrace
side.
Pope gets across the midfield stripe to about the 49.
He did fall forward for a gain of about 3. So it's going to
Pickup of 3 on the play. Hornets being very patient here, trying not to get rattled by the momentum put forth by Monrovia.
Hornets want to stay calm, cool, and collected here, drive down the field, and not fumble or do anything of that sort, not get any penalties. Another handoff.
Terrace Pope got to about the 35, 34-yard line, or 45-yard line, I beg your pardon.
Very manageable 3rd down for Beech Grove here.
Ball's at the 45-yard line of Monrovia. Hornets need 3 yards for a first down. Sergio Hulse.
Ooh, jumped over the line. Is he still on his feet?
I think he got the first down with that second surge.
Looked like he got the first down to me too.
Had to
Jim.
get to the 42, got to the 41, pickup of 4.
Huge run by Sergio Hulse.
Sergio Hulse has been an integral part of Beech Grove's offense here in the mid to late stages of the season. This is just his 2nd game back after missing the first 4 games due to undisclosed reasons. Ball at the 41-yard line. Handoff, Terrace Pope finds some running room across the middle.
He's
still on his feet. Has another first down before being
ball.
brought down inside the 30.
first down and then some more. This is what Beech Grove.
Another great run by Beech Grove. Beech Grove finally getting some momentum themselves, knocking on Monrovia's door.
That last run goes for 14 yards, resulting in another Beech Grove first down. Over 9 minutes to go. Clock continues to run here at Hornet Stadium. Beech Grove looking for some breathing room. Looked like some movement on the Beech Grove line initially, but wasn't called.
He holds on to it and gains a yard. Gonna let that clock continue.
Who was that on the carry? That might have been Hulse. Pope.
Maybe. There's a Monrovia player who's getting up a little slow. But, I believe he will stay in.
Gain of 1 on the play.
So second down and 9. We're down to 8:30 left in the game. Still a 2-point
8.5 minutes to go. Clock continues to move.
Reel back in the shotgun.
The clock is Beech Grove's ally at the moment. Reel airs
he's
it
gonna
out
air it out.
past
He's got a
this.
receiver.
Caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Wow!
And it's going to be Sergio.
A heck of a catch.
With the touchdown, flag is thrown for taking the helmet. Ill-advised there, but still.
Maybe it was Sergio Hulse that caught that
Yes,
touchdown
it was
pass?
Sergio Hulse, number 5.
My, oh my, another great throw and catch. Just beautiful. Just a great play overall by Jordan Reel, getting the ball to Sergio Halls, putting it right in the breadbasket and scoring a huge touchdown for Beech Grove.
Perfect spiral and placed it in between two defenders into
Sergio Halls put the team on my back is what he said.
That was the third touchdown throw of the night by Jordan Reel. This time it went to Sergio Halls.
They're going to talk about this. Yeah, you're not. See, they've got to tack it on for an extra point attempt if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't roll over.
I'm not sure. It's funny how the crowd is yelling that that's not a flag. You can't take your helmet off on the field.
Yeah, penalty on the Beech Grove Hornets.
This
Sergio
penalty
Halls.
will be assessed on the point after attempt. This is a huge one. Right now it's a one-score game.
Sergio Halls, who caught the touchdown pass, took his helmet off on the field, and you cannot do that. It was a good call by the referees. You want to keep those to a minimum if you're Beech Grove.
A great play by Holmes, a detrimental decision afterwards.
Terrace Pope to hold. Fonseca, this will be his longest extra point attempt.
This will be a 34-yard.
This would be a good experience for Angel Fonseca if he can convert this huge extra point, which will make it a one-score game once again.
Those are the mistakes.
This could also be one of the situations where it's going to be an all-out block attempt by Monrovia as well.
Angel Fonseca, coming from a soccer background, being a member of the Beech Grove soccer team. He does have the leg for this type of kick.
Wow. Okay, so after the delay, a little bit of racing right there. Smart decision by the player. Hope he's all right as well. But Fonseca is out there. The sophomore, a giant.
The ball be spotted at the 25-yard line.
The ball is put down.
Or 24.
Let's see the snap.
Looks like Monrovia jumped offside.
A big play. The hard count and then the discipline by Beech Grove to not go false start themselves. Move them up 5
Good play by Terrace Pope with the hard count, getting Monrovia to jump off sides. Much more makeable extra point here for Beech Grove.
Because now it's reasonable. Now it's an opportunity about 29 yards.
Snap is good. The kick is
blocked.
Kick was blocked. Extra point was blocked. And it is only an 8.
So with 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in quarter number 4, your score is now Beech Grove 27, Monrovia 19. Back in a moment here on BGSN.
Touchdown drive, ending in a touchdown by Sergio Halls.
8 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in regulation time. Beech Grove has extended its lead to 8 at 27-19, courtesy of a 27-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Reel to Sergio Halls. The ball will go out of bounds.
Just piling on mistakes.
Monrovia will probably take the ball at the 35-yard line.
So it's going to be first down and 10 for Monrovia with even better field position than they would have first thought. And that's how important
the Bulldogs will need to go only 65 yards for a touchdown and what could be an ensuing 2-point conversion attempt to tie the game. That's what Monrovia will do, take the ball at its own 35.
Pretty good starting field position.
It's back out on the field. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We'll see what they call here.
Beech Grove weathered the storm of the earlier momentum by Monrovia in this second half. Let's see if the Hornets can turn the tide here.
Under center is Ezra Wagner, one receiver on both sides. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Foster Knight.
Foster Knight.
There's a flag on the field. Oh, it looks like that'll be on Beech Grove.
Foster Knight on the carry. Pick up of 5 yards.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Referee marching the ball up the field. My goodness. Terrible penalty by Beech Grove.
What do they call helmet-to-helmet hit?
Might be.
15-yard penalty.
They did call a personal foul, so.
That is the 15-yard variety, and the ball is at the 45 of Beech Grove. Beech Grove will take its second timeout. They'll have just one left. Monrovia still has its full complement of timeouts. We got a break in the action with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this huge Indiana Crossroads Conference contest. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 27-19. We'll return in a moment here on BGSN. And 15 seconds left to go in this contest. We have a huge nail biter here at Hornet Stadium where the Hornets lead the Monrovia Bulldogs 27-19. However, Monrovia has the ball inside Beech Grove territory at the Hornet 45, thanks to a 15-yard penalty assessed against the Hornets. Both teams entered this contest 4-1.
8:15 remaining here in the ball game.
The winner of this contest will stay alive for at least another week in the Indiana Crossroads Conference race. Cecina and Triton Central are the 2 undefeated teams in the conference. Ezra Wagner behind center. I formation. It is going to be a pass attempt. Nope, it's going to be snuffed out.
Good play by Beech Grove on defense.
About a half-yard loss there.
Who was the player? Number 12, maybe? Jake Weller on the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play. Jake Weller, son of head coach Mark Weller.
For Monrovia, the clock's going to
Second and 11.
7:40.
Second and long for Monrovia.
Just over 7.5 to go in this contest.
We'll see what they call here. If I were to bet money, Jim, they're most likely going to run.
Play clock winding down. They better get the snap off.
Oh, yeah, they got to get that snap off quick.
They get it off. Pitch out as soon. Play Whitney, I bet. Nope.
Was number 7,
Corbin Padgett with his first carry. He gained a couple, which brings up a huge 3rd and 9 for the Monrovia Bulldogs. Under 7 minutes to play, the 4th quarter. A huge 3rd and 9. The fans are getting loud here at Hornet Stadium on the Beech Grove side of the field. Foster Knight close to a first down, but I think he's going to be a little bit short. Ball at the 37 of Beech Grove. 4th and 3.
Very important 4th down for Monrovia.
4th down and about 3. They're going to say 3.
Let's see what Monrovia
does. This could be the ball game here.
Looks like it is
Wagner behind center.
Bumble!
And he falls on it.
And Beech
Monrovia
Grove
falls
will
on it.
take over on down.
Oh, my
Although the recovery
goodness.
was made by Monrovia, it occurred on 4th down. And the
Huge
Hornets with
miscue.
another huge defensive stand. And that comes with 6 minutes and 1 second left to go in the contest.
The Hornets will look to try and drain as much of that clock as they can right now. Right now, the clock is their friend. They want to have a nice time-consuming drive, score a touchdown, and try to put this game away and stay in that ICC title hunt.
That 4th down play was
And you know, it's interesting. Clay Whitney
a
wasn't
busted
out there
play from the
for last
get-go.
couple plays.
Clay Whitney fumbled, recovered his own fumble, but
Flag on the play.
Monrovia turned it over on downs.
See what
We're
the
going to have
penalty
a
is.
flag. This will be against Beech Grove for illegal substitution, I think.
Oh, man.
A temporary setback for the Hornets.
Beech Grove making a good play, then
1st and 15.
shooting themselves in the foot a little bit with that penalty.
Monrovia still has all 3 of its timeouts. Beech Grove has just 1. Those timeouts could come into play later on in this contest. Sergio Hulse finds running room, got past the original line of scrimmage, got to about the 43-yard line.
He took his helmet off, but he kind of made up for it there. A good gain. He gained about 9 yards.
Good gain by Sergio Hulse.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second and makeable for the Hornets. A lot more.
2nd and a short 6.
Now it's going to be a handoff. Terrace Pope,
Terrace
off the
Pope
right
is
side.
upended,
Had some
but not
space,
before he crossed the
but he gets stripped out
45
by
to about
two
the
defenders.
46.
An important 3rd down for the Hornets
Gain
here.
of 3.
Look at that second down. Pardon me, third down and 3.
Brings up a huge 3rd down.
3rd and a long 3.
Beech Grove needs to get to the 48-yard line for a 1st down. It's a long 2. If Monrovia can get a stop here, it could probably use one of its 3 timeouts remaining.
3 receivers on the far side, 1 near us.
Handoff is to Terrace Pope.
And he will get
Has
the
the
first
first down
down.
and more before being tripped up.
Down to the 45-yard line of Monrovia.
The clock will stop momentarily for the movement of the chains. Ball's at the 45 of Monrovia, and the clock is running once again.
Somebody getting chirped up in the backfield. He said, not today, stayed on his feet, and got it all the way down to the 45.
Great run by Terrace Pope.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Shotgun is Jordan Real. Next to him, Sergio Holtz. 2 receivers near us.
Real out of shotgun formation.
Oh, false
There was
start.
movement on the line.
Movement by Aiden Cayley, I believe.
I think that was Zach Dale, number 62.
Comes out of his
Either way,
Zach Dale was the right guard.
you want to keep those false starts to a minimum. The offensive line, and well, you want to know the snap count. You want to know when the quarterback's doing the hard count. You don't want to get caught slipping and give up yardage to Monrovia.
Ball placed in the midfield stripe, 1st and 15.
2 receivers near us.
Personnel being shuffled along the defensive line. Sergio
Hulse
Hulse
got
finds
room.
some running room.
Oh, he's got
the
the
first
first
down and
down.
more.
He's
Still on his feet. He's got one hand on his
Oh, that is a touchdown.
50-yard touchdown run for
Oh,
Sergio
geez.
Hulse.
Sergio Hulse making a huge impact in this game.
And that may have put this game out of reach.
In the coffin, Sergio Holtz.
Sergio Hulse was able to keep his helmet on after that touchdown run.
Sergio Hulse with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night, his 3rd overall. He caught a touchdown pass. We got a couple of flags down.
Let's see what it was for.
Looks like there are some flags down. Not sure what the penalty is.
We might have offsetting fouls.
33-19 after the
We'll
scamper
see.
from Sergio Holtz.
We'll get the official ruling.
What a run. 50-yard touchdown.
A couple of officials confer.
see what these flags are. Might just be extracurriculars. These two teams know each other a lot. They played recently.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Monrovia.
It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Monrovia.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Monrovia.
Couple of taunting penalties against the Bulldogs. The Hornets might go for 2 here.
It was way wrong. Now, 3:49 left. They're going to tack on the penalties to the kickoff, so it's going to be maybe a chance for him to try to get. Only one will count, though. As Fonseca is out there waiting for the snap.
Angel Fonseca 1 for 3 on extra point attempts. Back-to-back unsportsmanlike conduct penalties assessed against Monrovia. The players' honest emotions have led them astray after that TD run by Sergio Hulse. The Hornets will go for the extra point kick.
Fonseca will kick whenever we can get this going. Don't know what we're waiting for here. We're finally going to get going here.
Terrace Pope to hold. The snap is bobbled by Pope.
Pope going to try to make
gets rid of it. His pass is intercepted.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's...
That will not go as an intercepted pass on the PAT. So with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in this contest, Beech Grove leads Monrovia by a count of 33-19. Back after this here on BGSN. Jim Pick back with you here at Hornet Stadium, where the Beech Grove Hornets are just 3 minutes and 49 seconds away from improving its record to 5-1. The Hornets will host Carter Ritter next Friday night here at Hornet Stadium. We'll have coverage here on BGSN at 7 o'clock next Friday night. The Monrovia Bulldogs are in danger of falling to 4-2 on this season. We're in week 6 of 9. The Hornets will have contests remaining against Triton Central and East Central on the road following the home finale against Cardinal Ritter. The unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is being assessed on the kickoff.
Kicking off from the 30.
So there were double unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against the Monrovia Bulldogs.
Okay, well, let's see what Fonseca does here. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a kickoff that close. My goodness.
3:49 left on the clock, and they're going to kick this.
This looks more like target practice than anything.
Let's see if he can.
It looks like a, it's
Fonseca.
Yeah, just kick it out the back of the end.
Kicks it out of the end zone.
Wide left.
Much ado about nothing, basically.
Yeah, it was about the distance of a field goal, but
yeah. Target practice, if you will.
My goodness.
3 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in this contest. Beech Grove with a 33-19 advantage over the Monrovia Bulldogs. The Hornets look like they're about to improve to 3-2 all-time against the team from Northern Morgan County. Monrovia will travel to Lutheran next Friday night for a contest. Monrovia making back-to-back trips to the southeast side, Beech Grove this week, and then Lutheran next week before closing out the season at home against Park Tudor and Cecina. We got a new quarterback from Monrovia. Dalen Clements is the new signal caller.
Clock will continue to run. Let's see what Monrovia does here. They got that new quarterback in.
Cole Butts on the carry, I think. Butts got to around the 38-yard line. Pick up a 14 on the play. It's a first down for the Bulldogs, but it might be too little too late. The Hornets enjoy a 14-point advantage at 33-19. The clock is Monrovia's enemy. And I think it may have taken the first of 3 timeouts. If that's the case, we'll take one here. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the contest. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 33-19. When we return in a moment here on BGSN.
570-3319.
Here at Beech Grove High School. Clock continues to run, just over 3 minutes to go in the contest. Handoff is to
quarterback keeper, and he's got a lot of room. Oh man, yep, he's gonna score.
That is Corbin Paget.
First down is 10 at the
Oh man.
35-yard line. Snap is taken.
He scores on a 62-yard run.
Left side, and he's going to run, scamper, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 touchdown. Wow, what a scamper there.
You still want to be careful if you're the Hornets here. With an extra point, it could just be a 1-score game. And with a 2-point conversion, you might just need a touchdown, no extra point.
That comes just 59 seconds after Sergio Hull scored on a 50-yard TD run. Jacob Smith to attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is also good. So with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the contest, don't go away, folks. Monrovia trails Beech Grove by just 7 at 33-26. And 50 seconds left to go in the contest. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 33-26. The big question is, will Monrovia attempt the onside kick? I think not. They have 2 timeouts remaining. The Hornets still have just that 1 timeout. If I'm Mark Weller, I'd have the hands team in there just in case.
I would as well. You always want to be ready. You don't want to get caught off guard.
You have to anticipate things.
2:50 left here from Beech Grove High School. We'll see if we are about to see the most exciting play ever.
It's a
we will.
onside kick. Does it go 10 yards? It does. Nope. Did it? I don't think it did.
It's going to be recovered by Monrovia. Just a mind-boggling decision.
Yeah, it went 10 yards.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Beech Grove recovers.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. There's a huge scare for the Beech Grove crowd here.
Apparently the ball went out of bounds.
Oh my goodness! If you're Beech Grove, you have to go up there and get that. You don't want any scares like that. An onside kick, you have to be ready.
It was a well-executed onside kick. However, Monrovia could not recover. They had opportunities to recover, but it went out of bounds.
The Hornets will try to run the clock out here, maybe even score again, get that 2-score lead back.
I think I'd try to run some clock, Jonathan.
I would too myself. You just want to try to rush because the clock is your friend if you're Coach Mark Weller.
Ball just beyond the midfield stripe at the 49. Terrace Pope picks up a couple yards. Actually, he got one. Timeout taken by Monrovia, I think. Yep. I think the Bulldogs have one left. We'll keep it here.
The nail biter here in Beech Grove. Oh man. You just gotta love football games like this, ladies and gentlemen. Keep you on the edge.
Another classic between Monrovia and Beech Grove here at Hornet Stadium. Pickup of one on the play by Terrace Pope. Hornets need to get just beyond the 40 to the Monrovia 39.
Those 2:42 left on the clock. Second down and 9. And the shotgun is golden real.
Sergio Hulse on the carry. Gets to the 45. Gets to about the 44, 43 yard line. Monrovia will take another timeout. I think it'd be their final timeout. That comes with 2:34 left to go in the contest.
7-point lead.
Coach Mark Weller will talk things over with his offensive unit, while Monrovia coach Kevin Hutchins will do likewise with his defensive squad. Huge 3rd and 4 coming up.
It would be a huge first down for the Hornets if they get it. It might even be the game if Monrovia has no more timeouts.
Hornets need to get just beyond the 40-yard line to the Monrovia 39. A manageable 3rd and a long 4. Here we go. 2:34 left.
Big 3rd down and 4 here for Beech Grove.
Huge 3rd down.
Reel out the shotgun. Handoff Sergio Hulse.
Oh,
Has the
very
first
close.
down. Got
Yes.
across the 40.
And he
Had to
did
get
it.
just beyond the 40, and he does pick up the first down.
Clock
And
will
I
stop
think
momentarily.
Monrovia is out of timeouts.
Sergio Hulse picks up the first down, and it looks like it was actually Monrovia.
Nope.
One more timeout.
Monrovia takes another time. They have apparently had one left. That's Monrovia's final timeout. We've got a break in the action with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go here in this 4th quarter. Beech Grove leads Monrovia 33-26. When we return in a moment here on BGSN.
Remaining here in the ball game.
Hornets have the ball at the
It'll be
39-yard line of Monrovia.
Sergio
Hulse.
Ooh.
Got to hang on to the football. Picked up about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Little dangerous move by Sergio Hulse. Reached the ball out to maybe try and get some extra yards, but it's very dangerous. You don't want to give up a fumble with this close of a game.
Pick up a 5 on the play.
The clock is running.
Ball at the 34-yard line. 2 minutes left to go. Monrovia out of timeouts. The Hornets can milk it as much as they want to.
take the snap with about
Hand off to Terrace Pope.
Right side.
Pope. We
Oh,
got a
there's a
face
flag
mask
on the
against
play.
Monrovia. It happened right in front of us.
Oh my goodness. Face mask right in front of us, right in front of the referee.
The infraction will go against number 1, Jiren Maxwell. Pick up of 3 on the play. It'll be a face mask against the Bulldogs. This may be the 5-yard variety. Looked like it should have been a 15-yarder, but it wasn't called.
It's going to be the 5-yard variety.
Either way, it's a Beech Grove first down. Ball will be placed at the 26-yard line of the Bulldogs. Minute 44 left to go. The clock has started once again.
They've got 20 seconds left before they need to snap this one.
Hornets will take their time at the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Real is going to lose a couple of yarders the next couple of plays. That's throwing your ego aside. Taking one for the team.
Real takes a knee.
And the knee is taken. This time you see the Beech Grove faithful.
The Hornets will likely have to take a couple more knees before
minute 10 left.
Going to the locker room with a 33-26 win.
Big time win for the Beech Grove Hornets. They were given everything from
Very big time win here for the Beech Grove Hornets. Huge win in the ICC to stay in that title hunt.
The Hornets withstood a couple of Monrovia rallies here in this contest.
Upcoming for real. We take a look at what is upcoming for both teams.
Takes another knee. There's a 1-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. Real takes a knee, and that's going to do it. Beech Grove will emerge victorious in this Indiana Crossroads Conference contest, defeating the Monrovia Bulldogs by a score of 33-26. Time has not run out yet. Monrovia out of timeouts. We'll wait till the clock goes to 0 before we declare the score final. It is now final score. The Beech Grove Hornets defeat the Monrovia Bulldogs by a score of 33-26. Beech Grove improves to 5-1, while Monrovia drops to 4-2. For my partner Jonathan Dance, our executive producer Cody Conaway, and the rest of the crew here at BGSN, I'm Jim Pick saying so long for now. Hope you enjoyed this exciting contest between these two Indiana Crossroads Conference rivals, the Monrovia Bulldogs and the Beech Grove Hornets, won by the Beech Grove Hornets by a score of 33-26. You've been watching Beech Grove High School varsity football on your home for Beech Grove High School sports, BGSN. See you next week against Cardinal Ritter. Good night, everyone.